Okay, hello. My name is Aidan Andrews. I'm just going to run through my intro. My name is Aidan Andrews. I'm a third year at the University of Illinois, Urbana-Champaign, studying physics. My degree is in physics, and then I do AI research and am the CTO of an ag tech startup. Today, I'm starting late today, 11:40. The day has very much already begun, but I got home really late last night, got back to school from spring break, and then this morning I had a bunch of stuff I had to do. Some life stuff and some other serious stuff I had to take care of. But nevertheless, here we are. I have, I don't know what this is. I have a bunch of work I have to do today. You're not studying physics today. I am studying physics today. So not only do I have homework 6 to do, I believe I have nothing for Stat 420, but I do have a lab report, which these lab reports are really heavy. And then I also have this physics assignment due today. So I have a lot of work cut out for me today. Let me go ahead and Phys 403 report 2. That's fine. You can call it whatever we want. Okay, so I have a previous report that I can show. I'm just gonna basically use that one. No, not totaling alpha range. This is gonna error because of the big bibliography. I don't know how to do the bibliography though in Overleaf. I've never used Overleaf really. AI assistant, review panel, integrations, file tree. Okay, there we go. So just copy all these over. Oh, I can upload. Let me do that instead. So download this one and download this one. Okay. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna do the report first and then I'll work on some of the other stuff. And then I'll just get well, actually, let me see where the reference histograms. Plots histograms. Dang, dude, there's a lot of, Dude, I need to do the data analysis too, not just write the paper. Oh, what a drag. Okay, this is obviously gonna error. It's gonna say none of this stuff is found. Okay, good. Okay, good. So it can do it. Yeah, it's just gonna leave it blank. All right, good. All right. we haven't even started the report. It's due like very soon, so. I was supposed to have a meeting at 11, but it was actually canceled. I don't know when we rescheduled it for. 2 to 3 p.m. Okay, let me, I don't know what my partner's name was. What is that? What's his net ID? We can find it on Outlook. Why is it not auto recompiling? No. Okay, what is the date? The 23rd? It's fine. Wait, how does it have the date? Okay, we gotta rename it. Wait, why is Command D not work? Instances. All right, so I don't even know what I don't even know what our experiment is called. Let me connect to this VPN. It's annoying. Duo security might be the worst thing ever invented. Why do we not have passkeys? I need to see what, I don't even know what this experiment's called for real. I know it's called tunneling, but example reports. Tunneling. Here's one. Okay, so this is a report that they said was good. This is an example of a report they said was good. Basically goes over the entire experiment that we did. Those are the only plots they included, bro. Are we serious? That's it? Bro, ours is gonna be the exact same. They don't have... Where's their results? Okay, procedure. Results and analysis. That's it, bro. This is the whole results and analysis section. You're just finding the energy value of the gap. Wow. Yeah, we have all these plots already. We want a plot like this, though. We don't have this. Oh, well, we do, actually. Actually, I do. I do have a plot like that. Bro, the problem is it's all on origin at the at the building. I don't have origin on these on my computer. Okay, well, let's just temporarily copy their title, because who cares? Why is it not changing the title? PDF title. PDF author, Aidan Andrews. Oh, it's right there, that's why. Oh, PDF keywords. Tunneling. Temperature. How do you spell temperature? Lead. Quantum. And energy is fun. This doesn't, none of this matters. Okay, why can I not find this title? 5 times? No. What? Oh, it's up here. Yeah, I was gonna say, okay, there we go. University of Illinois, Urbana-Champaign, 403. Okay. So I gotta write abstract and all this other stuff. Abstract should be last though. What's up, brain? Yo. Why only study quantum physics? Well, this is technically not, like, this lab was just quantum physics. The last lab was alpha range, which I guess is still kind of quantum, but that's what I'm taking this semester, bro. Any progress on your Argus project? Kind of. I'm in the middle of things, though. I'll have a more formal answer to that later. Show your keyboard. Turn on the other camera. Yeah, I can. It's just gonna take up more of the screen. So I'll switch keyboards too. This is a better keyboard for the stream. It sounds better. This is my camera. Okay, I'm gonna put this over here. But now they're different sizes, and it's kind of makes me feel weird. Whatever. Okay, there's my hand camera. How do I apply to Illinois? What are the requirements? These are two great questions for Google. You're wearing a suit, is there an equation, or you always wear like this? I always dress like this. But I have to dress like this. If I want to get work done, I have to dress like I'm going to get work done, you know? But this is the same clothes that I wear like every day. Agent skill competition. I haven't seen that, but that looks pretty cool. Why do people write with programs like Obsidian? Obsidian's useful for keeping track of your notes and stuff, I'm pretty sure. I just got a rejection email, please hire me. We are hiring, but you gotta submit an application. What browser do you use? I'm using Arc browser. Does that help you lock in more? Yes. He's dressing just for me? Alright, bro. Okay, so I really I really don't know what to write. Can I like download this whole thing as a delete download? Okay, I'm gonna I need cursor. I need cursor to help me. Can't do anything without cursor, bro. To make a new tunnel. Already have it. Finder has been making me really mad. I think it's this this thing is so annoying. The beta updates, bro. Okay, we need to copy over all the data. Students, Aidan Andrews, differential to trash. Bro, like, I have to use terminal for everything. Like, Finder just does not work on my computer. Like, it'll take 5 minutes to move something to trash. OPGU. Preparing to copy. Like, can you just copy it, bro? Let's use terminal. Like, this is ridiculous. Sucks that I can't like stream my whole screen because would actually probably be better. This operation could not be completed. How did it say that? Oh, my bad. There we go. Okay. So let's get this guy. Okay. There we go. Now I believe we're all set. We have cursor as well. Let's move that over there. Okay, we have all the data. So much data, it's actually unbelievable. All these are just CSVs. So I don't know how I would open this. OPJU. How to open OPJU on Mac. Oh yeah, thanks for the help, ChatGPT. Use Origin. No, Origin is Windows only. Bro, you can't do this. Use Origin Viewer. Also Windows only. Oh, thanks. Not supported natively. There's no native Mac app that directly opens OPJU. There are OPU to PDF converters. Are there really? Thoughts on using cursor over something direct in the CLI? Well, I think the CLI should not be used for writing code. Unless you're using Vim or something. But I write code first, use AI second, so cursor is much better than any of the other platforms. Because I need to actually be in a code editor. I can't just be like looking at agent outputs all day. I need to look at the whole code base. But, oh yeah, you were telling me there's a converter. Yeah, but the problem with the converter is I actually do need to use Origin. I might have to go to run Windows 11 on Apple Silicon. Costs money, bro? Try it for free. I'll bet. Why'd they need my email, bro? I think I already have it. Whatever. What's this? Parallel desktop allows you to run Windows on Mac. I need Origin. Dude, I'm so stupid. I had a Windows computer, but I left it at home because I was like, oh, I don't need it at school. But it actually would be useful to have it right now. Do you want all documents with the extension? Don't change. Just, alright, bro. Let it do whatever it wants. Four gigabytes, bro? Oh no. Wait, how can I tell if my Mac is using the Ethernet or the Wi-Fi? Launch a Windows Server Amazon EC2 instance. Is that not headless though? I need a UI. I need a GUI. Yeah, the only problem is I need a GUI. I'm pretty sure EC2 instances are always headless. Although I'm sure I could forward the GUI to my Mac somehow. But it's hard to get touches and clicks and drags and hovers translated over. I'm sure someone's built something for it though. It's a good idea. Maybe I'll look into that, but I don't need it. I have Parallels Desktop free trial. I just need Origin for like a day or 2 days. But my hands are freezing cold. Windows 11. Sign into Parallels account. Okay. Just make an account. My Google. My fake Google account. Allow it to access my camera? Nah. Microphone? No, it doesn't need it. Okay, I got I got Windows, or it's installing Windows. It's crazy how they got the Windows on these ARM processors, the new Mac processors. It's kind of insane. But let's wait for that to complete. Parallels desktop is paid. Yeah, I'm just gonna use it has a free trial though. UTM based on whatever you're saying is available on Mac. Well, yeah, I can use UTM instead of whatever. How do you avoid caffeine, bro? Just don't drink it. So like, typically when you're about to drink the caffeine, or like you're like, oh, I need to drink caffeine, just don't do that. Hope that helps. No, I'm just kidding, but I just never drank it in the first place, so I've never had a reliance. I have no idea what it takes to overcome a caffeine reliance. I've never had to do something like that. Yeah, I'm not the right person to ask. I have absolutely no idea what it takes to overcome I don't know, whatever we're talking about. I forgot what we were talking about, but we were talking about something. Alright, let me do my, while I'm waiting for that, let me do my other homework. Alright, let me get this, oh look, Parallels is up and running. This is just me, or is it freezing cold in here? Okay. So I need the template. What are all the export options for this? Can I download it as a markdown? Oh yeah, I can. Fire. Oh, I forgot. Oh, I forgot that my Finder does not work whatsoever. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, whatever. Okay. I believe how do I get all over? Bro, stop doing this, bro. Okay. Did Windows still installing, bro? That was supposed to take 5 minutes. Alright, iTerm is actually like making me really upset right now. It constantly does this. Maybe I should just use terminal. Oh, I heard Windows noises in my headphones. What happened to my music? Are you always just well rested, so you don't see a need for it? Not always, but yeah, I try to be as well rested as possible. Dude, iTerm is the most annoying thing of all time. Dude, I don't know why it does this. I'm just gonna stop using it. I'm gonna use terminal. I don't really need it right now anyways. I just need to do... Oh! I just made a huge mistake, bro. Oh my gosh, I'm so stupid. I'm so dumb. Oh no, whatever. Okay, so good. No. Nice. I'm him. Installation complete, finally. Click to continue, accept. Yo, I got Windows, bro. LFG, bro. Okay, let me install Origin. Yeah, boy, that looks right. You have to buy it? Try Origin for free. Alright, bet. Dude, like, let me just do that. I don't care. What is this? Bro, look how long this is, bro. I don't care, just any information. Okay. Bro. Oh no, what'd I do? Okay, state. Three, 1, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Academic staff. Aerospace. Desired user ID. Password. Copy those, paste it here. Bro, how do I get the password? How do I get the passwords to match? Oh wait, why don't I just use the user ID as the password? Oh my gosh, bro, let me just do this. Okay, continue. Continue. Okay, come on, bro. EXE without help. Nice. I'm glad I filled out all that information correctly. They really need to make sure they know who's downloading this stuff, so it's a good thing that I filled that out right. Alright, let's see Origin Pro. How do I open it? There we go. Yo, I'm actually low-key goated. Alright, we get it, bro. Okay. This one. Okay, I don't care. Next. Shirts, Goombos. Okay, whatever you say. Whatever you say. Alright. There we go, we got Origin Pro. Yeah, the problem is I already did it in Origin, and I need, oh, you know what? That might be unique to that computer. We have some physics, like university templates. Oh yeah, the user-defined function is not going to be there. It might be in the Origin project though, but that might be local on that computer. Oh well, we'll figure it out. So do they really emulate this whole file system, or is it my file system? That's still my files. All this just to open this file. I mean, I literally could easily go to, let's close this browser. I could easily go to the physics lab, and they have all this already set up for us, but okay. Yeah, just finish it, bro. Alright. Okay. I'm so confused. I really don't know. What is UFF? Documents versus what? It's just documents again. I don't care. Gang, are you not on spring break? I was on spring break last week. So Select an option below to run this trial. 21 day. 21 day. Bro, what is Microsoft doing? Bro, stop trying to take my data, bro. Like, just get off my screen. Oh no. Oh, crap. Bro, what is my login? Gosh darn it. What was my login? I used the user ID as the user ID and the password. I just typed some random stuff. I've got it on. I'll just go back in time on the stream and find it. Okay. I found it. Validation email? Oh my gosh, dude, you're so annoying. Dude, I'm obviously not gonna be able to access this email. Can I just do this without this? Oh yeah. Oh bad, I didn't need to log in. Bad. That seems really dumb. What's the point of the license if I don't have to log in? Whatever. No, none of my business. Let's make this all big and stuff. So that I can see it. Okay. So we have fits on all of these up until 38. Oh nah. Okay, I need to see. I can't use it. Add. Oh my gosh. No, it could be in the thing. It could be in Physics 403. Common. Origin. Lab software. Origin templates. Tunneling. Yes, bet. It's here. Add. Okay. How do I get here? This PC? Yes, this one. Online material? No, wait, where am I? Common. Origin templates. Tunneling. No items. .fdf. I'm confused now. Why doesn't this work? Alright, I should... Dude, why does it say none? I'm literally looking at them right now. Yes, they're right here. Like, what is this? Alright, so let me import them somehow. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. This one. Open a new tab. Come on, get bigger, bro. Dude, Origin sucks. Yeah, see, they're all right here. Can't I just drag them into here? What happens? Okay. Something happened. Oh no. Okay. Let's delete this. Let's keep that, and let's delete both of these. Okay, so this is plot user templates. Oh yeah, so that's what these are. So did we get the function or not? Crap. Yeah, so it's just 3 of these. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I don't see it. Okay, so it says they're what type of files? .fdf. Alright, can I search like pretty well in here? Okay, let's go to here. .fdf. Is this gonna work? Maybe I could. Okay, well, for all of these ones, I can export these graphs. I don't know what those are. So let's see, what do their graphs look like? This was this one. So our graphs are supposed to look something like this. Just a smooth red line. They go a little bit farther down than we do, but it should be fun. Yeah. One, 1.6, 6, and 5. They only include 4 graphs. How'd they make theirs look so much better than ours? Okay. Okay, so there is actually someone has a FDF file in here. In summer research, this guy, I don't know if I'm really allowed to be using his stuff. I don't know who this is. But he has a tunneling. No, for PNMR? That's not tunneling. PNMR? What is PNMR? That's a different experiment. Alright, Origin, let's hurry it up. Not responding, great. There we go. This is the only guy. This is the only FDF files in the entire... Okay, wait, I'm gonna try up to 10 levels. I'm gonna see if this fit works. I don't know what type of fit this is. What site did you use to make your resume? I didn't use a site, I just used LaTeX. Let's do it like this. Okay, wait, I kind of have to remember what I was all doing. I need to change the parameters. Data selection. Yeah, I think all I need to do is this now. ABC. Fit another. Mutual dependency exists between parameters. Error 5. What is that? 5 million? Error 5 million on a value of 0.1. Yeah, I think that's good. You have over-parameterized a fitting function. Fixing one of them may eliminate this problem. Yeah, I mean, this is ridiculous. 0 error on this one, but this is useless. Alright, so that is not the fitting function I needed. Oh, I'm finding a bunch of fitting functions. Second sound, PNMR, T1, modulation, tunneling, I found the tunneling. Fluorescence, alpha range, PNMR, alpha range. Oh yeah, I found a thing. Complementary folders, backup. Complementary folders, backup. Student stuff archive fall 2016. Fall 2016. Students. Mango underneath. Students. Tunneling. FDF. Okay, they have an FDF here. Wait, can we see one of these graphs maybe? Temperature error. What is it? Okay. I'm just gonna open Origin. It's gonna be annoying. Yeah, lead alloy. Yeah, I don't understand what the point of them forcing this trial is if I just press OK and like don't do anything. Like, how could that possibly be like allowed? All right, these people, all their graphs are on one page. This looks just like our data. These graphs look a little strange though. Oh, here. BCS function. What was the one we used? 38. Tunnel 1, yeah, it's a user-defined function. So, I think this actually might work. Let me see. Let me copy this path. It's this one. Copy this path. Alright, Origin Pro is not responding as usual. User defined add. couldn't open it. Thanks a lot. Okay, it's fun. What was her name? Yeah, there we go. There. Okay. This one should work. I really, I don't know if this is gonna, I think this is suboptimal though. I think I'm wasting my time because dude, there's a bunch here. There's even more tunnel. Wait, what was this one called? Wait, hold on. This one's called Tunnel 1. Wait, I found it. Tunnel1.fdf. Tunnel1.fdf. Spring 2023. Matt. Spring 2023. I just found it. LFG. What's up, Robert? What's going on, bro? What is it? Spring 2023. It was Matt. There's even more of them. There's even more of them. What happened? This is not responding. What software is this? This is Origin Pro. I'm running on Windows Parallels. Or Parallel, I don't know. It's plural. Yep, nice. Okay. Data selection. Select from graph. Wait, why did it fit already? What is this fitting? Okay, this is a bad data selection. Let's cancel this. Let's do this again. Okay, what is going on? What is that? Why is this still selected? Okay, whatever, bro. Dude, this app sucks. It's so slow. Just wanted to drop in. I gotta do some work. That's fire, bro. It's been a long time. I'm gonna wear my suit after watching this. Yeah, you should, bro. You can't slack off and wear a suit at the same time. It's not even possible. Okay, there's something else I'm supposed to be doing. Whatever, let me just, what parameter is supposed to be fixed? This one? Guess we'll find out. Yeah, this looks right. What just happened? What is this? Alright, why is it not responding again? You can export to Word. Yeah, it's pretty cool, but I literally don't need any of that information. Yeah, the fit looks fine. Okay, we have minus 0.05. 0.05, that's fine. Yeah, 0.00. Wait, why is it minus though? Why is our A minus? And they also call it V and not offset. Equation. Wait, are the equations the same? Let me take a picture of this. I don't think these equations are the same. Oh yeah, they have some, okay, that's why. They have the offset inside. But this absolute value, I imagine, is why. Wait, but A should still be... Okay, wait. Let me just edit the function. Can I do that? Oh my gosh. Wait, can I edit this though? Code, yeah. Why can't I edit it? Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Yeah, the files are literally just this. Okay, I can just edit this myself. Yeah, I can just edit this myself. Let me just make a new file. Oops. What is this V here? I don't know. Okay. A times the absolute value of x divided by the square root of x squared. It's just for consistency. Minus d squared plus offset. Okay. Save this as I don't know, just downloads, I guess. Oh, there's no such thing as grab. Whatever. Nice. Okay. So we've got the fitting function now. So alright, bro. Origin is the worst piece of software. What's up, AJ? Okay, let me just rename it. How do you rename in Windows? Oh, there we go. Alright, great. Now responding again. Are you building sort of AI? Not currently. Nice. Okay. Yeah. See, now it's positive. The A is positive. So let's delete this fit. Delete. Delete. Yes. Delete. Is it gonna open the dialogue? Or is it going to fit the exact same data selection? What a pain. Oh, what was that? It's Command-Shift-V? Dude, Origin might be the worst software ever designed in human history. Okay. Yeah, much better. Alright, let's continue. Okay, things are moving a lot faster now. Origin locked in. Oh, I forgot to... Okay, that's fine. Yeah, these are very good values. This is one of the better fits because it's like really smooth along this curve. This one's also pretty smooth. Wait, can I, Bro, I can't use Alt-Tab because it's getting absorbed by Windows. Go. Bro, this is like... Where's AI? Where's AI when you need it, bro? Like, AI should just be doing this for me. I bet I could do it, but I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I only have 5 left. It'd take me longer to get the AI set up to be able to do this for me than to just do it manually. What a drag. This graph is terrible, but this is the exact thing that like AI should be used for. This is unbelievable. But I also don't know. I'm sure I could figure it out. Because I'm just looking at these graphs to see where to drag it. But I think an AI could figure it out. You could probably write a script that finds the smoothest area to fit too. You know where it's going to be. It's going to be below the peak. Or at least start at the peak. At least I made all these graphs. I mean, making the graphs is the easy part, but I totally forgot that I did that. I thought I would have to make these graphs first. I really don't need to fit all of these, but I gotta fit them all so I can figure out which ones are the best. And then I'll include those in the report. I just realized it doesn't say the temperature up here. We have 40. Bro, we have 40 of them. Am I gonna have to go back in all 40 and do it? No. Bro, clicking the wrong button in Origin is the difference between life and death. One wrong button and the application's not responding for the next 5 minutes. Bro, if you don't fit the offset, you get some really nasty values. Honestly, don't even know why. But the fits are terrible if you don't fit the offset, fix the offset. These fits are pretty good though. Whoa, what temperature is this? Alright, so oh crap, I don't know how to do this one. Okay, that one's fine. When they're like this though, you're supposed to do something. User templates, first harmonic. What just happened? Wait, hold on. Rescale the axis is yes. There. Okay, crap. I don't know how to do this. Tools. Dude, holy crap, this might be the worst song I've ever listened to in my entire life. This might just be the worst. Okay, so what was I trying to do? Data. Format. No. Yeah, maybe format. offset. What did that do? It didn't do anything. Bro, I need to shift the whole thing to the left. I just do not remember. I didn't miss you. Oh, thank you, Mike Andrew. Tell AI to do a Python script to do exactly that. Yeah, the problem is it wouldn't be able to do it. Well, it would be able to do it, but it would just take me a long time to set that up, so I would need to explain to the AI everything, and that would take too long. What are we doing, mister? I'm trying to make a lab report for my class. But I don't know how to shift. He said you're supposed to apply an offset. Yeah, I don't remember how to do it. My lab partner actually, this is a new lab. I have a new lab partner, but yes, my lab partner is also the one that usually does this for this one too. It's fine. I actually think these values are going to be different. I might have to redo the fitting on the left side. Yeah, 1, 2, and 1, 8 are two different. So I'll delete this. I imagine they'll have to be like that for them to be similar value. 178 still. Maybe we'll go down a bit more. There. 0176. Yeah, so I mean, just leave them. They're pretty different, but this graph kind of sucks. Yeah, I don't know how to do that. So now we have the problem that the temperatures are not there. Am I really gonna have to type the temperature there for each of them? Oh yeah, no. So what I'm gonna do instead of doing that is figure out which ones are the best. Dude, there's 45 of them. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Pretty sure we skipped some, yeah. I'm just trying to think if there's a way I could have AI do this. I can't possibly look at all 45 and see which ones are the best. So you know what I should do? Is not that. Let me, please select at least one column. Oh. What column do we want? This one. We'll do both of them. Which one is the one that's more accurate? Okay, wait, one is actually a thermostat, and then the other one was just a calculation of the temperature based off of the pressure. And he said, I think the temperature Kelvin is more accurate. Let me just go to one of these. So this one we said it was 407 was the temperature. And if we take these two columns, we get our descriptive statistics. Yeah, they both have the same mean. 407, okay, so this one's more accurate. I wonder why this one is so different. The pressure must have fluctuated a lot. Okay, but this is the most accurate. So, it's fine. We'll just look at the first value of temperature for all of them. 6, these are all around the same temperature. 1.7, okay, here we go. 1.2. 1.2, but like 1.2 Kelvin is insanely low. 1.2. Why are these all at 1.2? 2.5. Okay, 1.2. So I think we're actually not, we don't even have all the data in here. I'm not even gonna lie. 18, 54. Oh, nah. Oh, crap. Whoa, wait, that's a temperature? Wait, hold on. 1.5. Alright, we already have 1.2, so 1.5 is not going to be that useful. 1.5, 1.6, 1.6, 1.7, 2. Temperature, -1. Yeah, that's good. -1 Kelvin. -1 Kelvin. Okay, I'm glad we got some good data here. But these don't even have temperature readings, just pressure. Okay, so we'll leave those out. Okay, I'm just trying to think of what I should do. How do I export this? Print, export, SQLite. Huh. As multi-page PDF file. Export graphs. Okay. ChatGPT, save us. Yeah, I want to know how to export this. I want to keep all the data files and all the plots in it. PDF. CSV. Okay. The thing is, these graphs are not going to be named, bro. Oh, what a drag. It wants me to export it as a CSV. Wait, why is this just exporting the one file? I want to export the entire thing. This entire folder. What did happen? Encoding, auto, separator, comma, labels, include long name, include units, just include everything. Include. No, it's just it's just doing table 70. No. I want to export this entire thing. Oh no, I can't. Gosh darn it. Can I not do this, bro? Okay. Batch processing. Yo, is ChatGPT just making stuff up? File batch processing. This doesn't seem to be working. File batch processing. Why is it not here? What is this? What is table 31? What do I do? Batch processing dialog, set input folder. Perform batch processing with analyzing template dialog theme. Save default. Load analysis template. Data source. Import all files from folder. Select folder. I don't know. Okay, file extension. Whatever you want. Import. This says import, not export. Okay, fine. Bro, my hands are gonna freeze off. You on Windows? No, I'm not even on Windows. I'm on Mac, but I'm using Parallels, which allows me to open a Windows virtual machine. Just like give me the simple how-to, bro. File export graphs. Yeah, the problem is that did not work. Input image type EPS, PDF, or PNG. I want PNG, bro. Select graphs all in project. Oh, nice. $45 graphs. Bro, they're not gonna be named correctly, bro. Oh, parent, yes. File will be saved as run3. Yes, thank you. Thank you, that is exactly what I want. That's exactly what I want, good job. Path user files folder. I don't know what it's talking about. Overwrite existing graph theme. Original. Export settings. Set resolution to 600 dpi. How do I do that? Let's do max DPI, bro. Okay, this should work. It's gonna take forever, obviously. Oh, you guys can't even see what I'm doing. I don't know where these are gonna save or what really is even happening, but it's loading. So let's wait for this. What's good, Harsh? Freshman in math plus CS, minor in physics, worth it? If you're interested in physics, bro. Dude, my hands might be the coldest thing to ever. Ramadan finish? Yeah, Ramadan finish for everyone in this world. Okay, Origin is now not responding. That's good. Yeah, bro, Ramadan being over is the best thing to ever happen to humanity. Alright, Origin is not responding. Okay, well, while I'm waiting for this, let me do my other physics homework. Okay. It's still not responding? Bro. Am I gonna have to quit it? When's the last time I saved? I think I saved pretty recently. Hopefully. Do you trade the markets? I have accounts in the stock market, in many different markets, in many different accounts. Okay, what happened? It exported them? To where? Did we figure it out? Where did it export them? What did it do? What did it do? Wait, I'm confused. Message log. Graph is exported. Home documents user files.png. Oh yeah, thanks a lot, dude. Are we dead? Why are these so big? Looks like all of them are here. Okay, there's 49 of them. Okay. Okay, we have an issue though. Okay, yeah, I have a problem actually. Okay, we should be fine. Alright, how do I filter? Okay, that's good enough. This might as well take 3 years to complete. Don't move them to trash. Just delete them, bro. Alright. Now files is not responding. That makes sense. The file system's not responding. That's why Linux is so much better, bro. Yo, Parallels Desktop is actually kind of OP. I just realized, like, I'm pretty much on a Windows computer right now, and I have been for the past, like, hour. 2 hours. Okay, bro, like, are we serious right now? Have you ever fiddled with electronics? Of course. Many, many, many times. I have like 5 Arduinos, some Raspberry Pis, Jetson Nano, microcontrollers, my robots that I just let someone borrow. Didn't really have too much. It was just a bunch of motors and microcontrollers. It was really 2 microcontrollers, but a bunch of motors. I also have more. I have a bunch of servos. Like I have like 30 servos. I have gear systems. I'm trying to think of what else. But I 3D printed those. I actually don't know where they are. Probably in that box. I have a box at home with all this stuff in it. If you would choose between CS and EE, which one would you choose? CS for sure, hands down. I have all that stuff that I fiddled with in EE, like all that. I have like a soldering iron and a bunch of other stuff that I've fiddled around with. And it's nowhere near as interesting as computer science is to me. I think it's cool. I think it's useful. I think everyone should know how to like solder and like set up circuits and understand how things work. But other than that, I don't find any enjoyment in that stuff. Or not enjoyment, but fulfillment. Like it's fun. Like I'll build circuits for fun, but it's not something I would want to do for a job. It's just not one of my desires. Control theory, bro. Control theory is also something that I could do for fun, but I don't know if I could see myself doing it for my whole life. But hopefully AI will throw control theory not out of the window, We want control theory informed AI, but hopefully it will make it less necessary to have to actually define our control beforehand. I want to just delete these without moving them to trash. Yes, permanent delete. No, don't move them to trash. Just delete them. Nice. Did it do it? Okay, whatever, I don't know. Okay. So we have everything. I think we can write the lab report now. You moved to Windows? No, I didn't. I'm just using Parallels Desktop. That's why it says buy in the top right corner. It's a virtual machine. I'm on my Mac, but I'm running Windows through a virtual machine. My Mac is just such a beast that it's like you don't even need to get a separate Windows computer. All you need is a Mac and you can run Windows. Windows is also a trash operating system, so it's like any computer can really run Windows pretty easily because it's so trash. But it does consume so much resources because it's so trash and poorly built. And they're trying to steal all my data. Oh, this is about to be insane. Oh, I need my e-logs. Where are those? Oh, you know they're in Google Sheets or Google Docs. Definitely can't leak my Google Docs. I would literally die. I would literally be murdered. We only did 5 days of experiments. Yeah. Oops, what is that file? Okay. Bro, this is about to be completely and utterly insane. Hold on. I gotta mute real quick. Okay. Dude, this is actually gonna be pretty much one of the most insane things I've ever done utilizing agents. This is ridiculous, bro. a massive task. Is insane. There's like 100 million tokens of data here. So we'll let this run for like 30 minutes. I wonder how much that's gonna cost though, which is the most annoying part. But it should be fun. Okay. Okay, wait, hold on. Yeah, I knew I was muted. I was I was recording something because the stuff that's happening on my screen is actually crazy. The stuff that I'm doing. I have so much things running at the same time. It's gonna be pretty expensive though, is the only problem. But I'll be right back. I gotta just grab my stuff out of the dryer. Alright, I'm back. Oh, let me grab this stuff. I had to wash all my towels and stuff yesterday. And I have these towels that I use as like napkins kind of around my desk. What are you building? I'm doing my schoolwork. It's complete insanity, by the way. How I'm doing my schoolwork. I can't show it because I'll most likely get in trouble. Like, it's almost a 0% chance that I wouldn't get in trouble if I showed it, but it's completely insane. The state of school in 2025 is completely ridiculous. What am I eating? I'm eating granola. It's not optimal. And I just spilled it all over myself. It's not optimal. I'm just spiking my blood sugar, but it's fine right now because of something I don't remember. What are we talking about? Oh, because I haven't been to the store. So I have no means of where is that supposed to be? I have no means of what are we talking about? Sorry. I haven't been to the store, so I don't have any food. I have a bunch of uncooked meat, which I should cook, but I don't have any food to just like quickly eat. I don't know why they don't show us what the plots are supposed to look like, but it should be fine. Let's move on. Uh-oh. My computer's frozen. Oh, it's because of Python. Whatever. Okay, I do also have some work that I have to do. But this homework assignment is due tonight, so. Wait, why does it actually take a long time? Yeah, I don't know. It's 0%, whatever. I don't care. Okay. Okay. I recommend you to divide your studying place with sleeping place at least by moving either desk or bed. That is not possible. If that was possible, I would have already done it. But I'm in my apartment. This is the only room that I have. All the other stuff is shared living spaces with my roommates. Do you use peptides? No, I don't. Why have peptides become so popular? I think because they provide a quick solution to a fundamental problem. Anything that does that usually garners a lot of attention. Some of them are useful though, I've heard. Although there's not a bunch of scientific research about it, so I would remain skeptical. Okay, so I think I'm done with this. I didn't do the extra credit. Should be fine, honestly. Why is the extra credit protein folding, bro? Bro. Wait, where is the syllabus for the course? Wait, hold on. Wait, it's 2 p.m. right now. Oh, my meeting was rescheduled again. Oh, what an annoying. Yes, I need to look at my email from this professor. Here. Should I do the extra credit for this homework or not? Bro, it is freezing in here, bro. Okay, let me start this homework assignment. What homework is this? Homework 6. Alright, why is it infinite questions? $80 is an A minus, crazy curve. Oh yeah, that class is insane. 80 is an A minus. I don't know why he says the course is gonna be so hard. I don't think like historically the course has been that hard. Whatever. I'll enjoy my 80% A minus. This is gonna be great. I like to walk a thin line. It's not a good character trait to have, but when it comes to schoolwork, you know, I have to concede. Yeah, like if the A, whatever the A is, literally, I'll probably get like exactly that grade. No more, no less. Because that's just what I do. But also because like school is, I'm pretty much done with undergraduate, like my entire degree. So it's like I have all this other work and research that is going to be much more useful to me in the future. Like literally work and research is not even comparable. Like if I had the option of choosing work and research or classes, what just happened? Work and research like wouldn't even really even be a consideration, dude. And so I will do everything in my power to get exactly just the minimum grade needed, or I guess the minimum grade needed to not decrease my GPA meaningfully. I'm still gonna graduate with like a 3.9 or whatever, but like, bro, back in the day, sophomore year and freshman year, like I would get hundreds on midterms. Like I'd walk into a midterm, like linear algebra, I got 100 on midterm 1, a 98 on midterm 2, like 101% because they had like some extra credit or whatever on midterm 3. Oh no, that wasn't lit alg. The other two were lit alg. The 101%, I don't remember what class it was, but like I used to just kill exams. But nowadays, bro, I'm like literally before the exam, I asked ChatGPT, I'm like, what do I need on this to get a grade in this class that will not meaningfully affect my GPA? And like, bro, last semester, I literally got perfectly the exact scores on pretty much all the exams that I needed to get like the grades that I desired in the classes. No more, no less. it is kind of sad to have like the huge shift in character and like treatment of school and university courses, but as a 21-year-old, like, I cannot be bothered to like concede time, or not concede, but take time away from stuff that is really gonna help me in life to try to get 5% or 10% more on a random exam. Because it used to be like all fun and games, like, oh, I'm gonna graduate with, I'm gonna be the valedictorian or whatever, which is cool, but being the valedictorian will provide so much less utility to me than doing some of this other stuff. So I've weighed my options. What is going on? Where to connect this USB device to my Mac? I don't know. I'm kind of just rambling now. I don't know what I'm even talking about. These are terrible character traits to have. Like, you should be someone that goes above and beyond in everything you do. But at this point in my life, like, if I want to put maximum effort into everything that I'm doing, that requires me to not meaninglessly like chase these numbers or these scores or whatever. Like, I want to put all my effort into the startup, into research, into school, into all of it, into everything. And so to do that, I need to be realistic with the, where is this thing at, bro? What is going on? It is. But should I just close Origin? I'm done, right? Or Parallels or whatever this. What's this thing called? Microsoft. Windows. It's called Windows. Wait for the program to respond. Thank you for trying Origin. Okay. Thank you for trying Origin. Okay. Okay, how do I close Windows 11? Just quit it? There. Nice. Okay. I am kind of just making excuses for myself, though. Making excuses to not try as hard in university, which is obviously very convenient for me. Oh, very convenient indeed. Okay, I believe we're on chapter 3 now. Eigenfunctions, yeah, whatever. Keep going down. What is this? The most general wave, simple harmonic oscillator potential, using raising and lowering operators. Bro, like, I haven't been paying attention to this class for the past, like, 2 weeks. And it seems like we haven't learned anything. Simple harmonic oscillator, raising and lowering functions. It's like, are we gonna learn anything new ever? Yo, I'm tweaking. Okay. Do you read your textbooks on large monitor? I read my textbooks on any monitor that's in front of my face, but it is a pretty large monitor actually. Right? What's going on with right? Do you have a mentor early on telling you what classes to take? Nah, bro. I just took whatever seemed interesting to me. And of course, whatever the university required in order for me to graduate. But I also took a bunch of classes. Like, I've taken ECE classes, electrical engineering. Alright, I'll just break it down. I've taken electrical engineering classes, computer engineering classes. Although for both of those, I did drop them. Like, I would take them up until the drop deadline, and then I would drop them, and then add like some random gen ed to fill the spot. I've taken philosophy classes, of course physics classes, math classes, computer science classes, what else? I don't even know. History classes. I haven't taken any art classes, which is a shame. But I've taken many classes, and over the time I've realized, what I find most interesting and what I actually want to spend my time doing. Right? So, I mean, with a mentor, it would have been much better. Like, if I knew someone who was versed in all these subjects and I could just ask them question after question and they could answer everything, and then I would be able to see, if I'm interested in these topics or not. That would probably be helpful, and I imagine ChatGPT is the closest you're going to get to anything like that. I don't know if humans are really that powerful yet. Humans just don't have the breadth to do that. Or most humans, at least. Then you could probably figure out what classes to take and what you're most interested in without having to do the brute force that I did, where I took like literally every class. A math mentor, it costs $200 an hour. Bro, I guarantee Gemini is better at math than whoever is charging $200 an hour. You could literally get, after 2 hours, you could have Claude Max and Gemini and ChatGPT subscriptions, all of them, in 2 hours, and it'll last you a whole month of asking infinite questions, whatever question you could possibly think of. Unless you're doing like PhD level math or something. It's like, bro, $200 an hour is ridiculous. Like, I tutor people for free sometimes, like people that I know, and I tell them, I'm like, bro, go use ChatGPT. Like, there's no way you're waiting to do your homework till you can ask me questions. You could have had your homework done like a week ago if you just asked ChatGPT to explain this to you. And I'm using ChatGPT myself. Now, I do understand it more than they do. Like, when I say ChatGPT, what's the answer? And it walks through the answer, I'm like, okay, yeah, this all makes sense, because I'm not learning anything for the first time. But still, like, ChatGPT is much smarter than I am. Especially at some of these more like non-focused subjects. Maybe like computer vision or robotics or AI stuff, I might be a little bit smarter than ChatGPT just because it's out of date already. The field moves too fast, so the training, whenever it was trained, is out of scope of a lot of the context. But if it knew this stuff, it would be much better than me at these things. He went to MIT and got 5th on the Putnam. Yeah, okay, maybe ChatGPT is not better. Yeah, maybe ChatGPT is not better. But it is close. Like, ChatGPT is a math Olympiad. You gotta realize that. But the problem with ChatGPT is it makes really stupid mistakes. Like, if you just word a calculus question, like, strangely, it will get the answer wrong, even though it can solve every calculus question known to man. Which is really strange, but it's what you get with probabilistic LLMs. Humans are also kind of like that. Humans tend to make stupid mistakes, especially when questions are out of distribution of like their memory. Apparently had 10 people a week. Yeah, it's insane. I feel like my over-reliance on AI to learn is impeding my ability to actually think on my own. Well, the solution to that is very easy, and is not to use AI less, it's to think more. Right? Like, is that not the simple solution? I heavily use AI, I will not lie. I have like every single AI subscription. I'm on the free student plans for some of them. And I also spend a very, very large amount of my time thinking. So I wouldn't say using AI and being an independent thinker are mutually exclusive. It's just about how you use the AI. Like if I'm like, okay, AI, do this for me. Like I could say that for this homework assignment right now that I'm currently procrastinating by answering these chat questions. I could tell the AI to do it, but then I'm gonna get a bad score on my exam, so I'm gonna do the homework assignment. I do have AI open, and I'll use the AI to help me work through all the questions and whatever. And I mean, there's literally 0% chance that I'll turn the answer sheet in without first verifying that all my answers are correct using AI. But that being said, like to learn for the exam, I have to internalize the information myself. I have to do active recall, spaced repetition, all these things. And there's of course things that you can't even delegate to AI, like what is the meaning of life, philosophical thinking, answers to dilemmas that you have in your own life, open-ended questions like that. I mean, you would have no utility for using AI to solve those questions. Those are things that you need to come by yourself. And reading, like the AI can't read for you. I mean, it can read a book and summarize it, but yeah, I guess you probably shouldn't do that. Probably read it yourself. But I mean, thinking is inevitable, right? I mean, AI can't just do everything, at least not right now, at the state it is in now. So maybe if you're not thinking, it's because you're not doing questions that are hard enough. You're not working on things that are hard enough. Like even with the startup, like people are always like, oh, AI can write all this code for you. But AI cannot build a company. Like if an LLM could build a company, that would already be done. There would be companies built single-handedly by LLMs. But that's not what happens. LLMs enable smaller teams to facilitate more and accelerate more or not even accelerate more, but have faster acceleration. But the AI can't do everything for you. Like, you still need to think for yourself and do things for yourself. So, I don't know. It's an interesting conundrum. Oh, I'm very, very familiar with Claude Opus. No, I've used all models. I use all models a lot. So I've used GPT 5.4, Opus 4.6, Sonnet 4.6, Gemini 3 Pro, and Thinking. I've used every single model known to man for every single task. Yeah, the sycophancy with GPT is unbearable most of the time. Same with Claude. Claude is much more subtle with the sycophancy, and especially when you're writing code, it can get out of hand. But this is my current workflow. I use Claude for a lot of code generation. I use GPT 5.4 for a lot of deep thinking. I also use Opus for deep thinking as well. But I've been using GPT 5.4 a lot recently. And then I've only ever used Gemini for physics and like math. That's it. Even then, like, it's not even much better than the rest, but I just have had the best experience with it. What's up, Alex P? How you been, bro? I hope they get good at less AI-looking front ends. They are good at less AI-looking front ends. I think that's more of a user and prompting issue than an AI limitation. So there's plenty of skills that you can use that will get you, like, there's this library called Impeccable, and they have a bunch of skills that you can plug into any agentic system that will get you much better looking UI. There's 21st.dev, which is a website that has free templates that you can use. There's a bunch of other skills. Like, if you just go to vercelskills.sh, you can see all the skills that they have. So AI looking front end is just, I think, because the user is not specific enough. And then also you should have some vision for what you want the front end to look like. And if you use your vision, then of course it can't look like AI because it's your vision. So if you say, AI, make me a website, like literally that's your prompt, then sure, you're going to get a very AI looking front end. But if you're like, oh, I have this idea, make the sidebar look like this, make the header look like this, make the navigation bar look like this, I want this animation, oh, this would be cool, right? Very quickly, you escape from that AI looking front end. I tried Impeccable yesterday, no way, you had to fire in. I think there's too many skills though. They should have consolidated Impeccable. It's just like kind of too much, especially when you're installing it. Like, my skills repository has just like, it's kind of bloated from it. What are you working on? I'm doing my physics homework. Well, I'm supposed to be. I've been responding to chat for the past like 2 hours. No, not 2 hours, but however long. I do have to leave though. I do have to leave though, in a second. I'm just gonna do one question. I'm gonna do this one question, and then I'm gonna leave, and then I'm gonna come back and do work. Both of these other tasks have been completed. What are your thoughts on token optimization? Token optimization, I mean, it's kind of the same as context engineering, if that's what you mean. If you're doing like natural language based, or like if you're working with large language models. Taking a query and then optimizing the prompt for more efficient use of tokens. Yeah, so it's basically context engineering. It's very interesting, and I do a lot of context engineering just to use agents myself. I haven't worked with prompt engineering that much, although it's something that is increasingly useful. Yeah, token optimization is hard though. I would say if you're very interested in token optimization, you should go look at Codex. Codex is completely open source, and they have literally the best token. Well, not the best, but they have some of the best token optimization I've ever seen. It's actually insane. Like, I'll use Codex like extensively for 3, 4, 5 days straight, and won't even ever get close to usage limits because they just engineer they do so much token optimization. I'll submit like an entire code base, like a change that requires the entire code base to be within context, and I'll look at the context usage and it'll be at like 100,000 tokens because they do like a bunch of compaction and extraction and stuff. Have you seen cursors using KimiK2 and saying it's their own? Yeah, I saw that. I think that violates the license. But it's also just a rumor. Like, that is not proven. They just saw that, well, actually, there's no basis really to the claim at all. KimiK2 did they claim that they matched the tokenizer somehow, which is really strange because I don't think they have information into Cursor's code base. So it would be hard to get the tokenizer from just like using the product. But the original claim was that this user was using Composer and looked at the network logs of like requests that are made by Cursor and found the OpenAI completions endpoint that was hit with some model ID that contained KimiK2 when he had Composer 2 selected. But again, this is just like according to him and very hard to verify. So I saw that. I don't know how accurate the claim really is, but they probably did pay licensing and paid extra to not have to disclose it publicly because the Kimi staff people deleted their tweets. Interesting. Yeah, I'm not too versed in the whole thing. I was really skeptical of the allegation in the first place. And I've also never looked at Kimi's license. It could be allowed that they do this, but the owner of KimiK2, like the company that's behind it, he tweeted, or like the CEO tweeted or something, and said that Cursor has not paid them what they were owed, if it's true that they're using KimiK2. So I did see some stuff like that. Yeah, it's interesting, but I don't really. Yeah, Cursor definitely can't train a model. Bro, like, how much GPU? I mean, they could probably. Nah, the problem is that they don't have a lot of profit. They have a lot of money, but not a lot of profit. So to have a venture like this to train an entire model from scratch would probably be out of the cards for them. I mean, think, like, what does it take to train a frontier-ish model? Because that's what KimiK2 is. It's not frontier. It's like frontier-ish. I would say probably like a couple $1 million. Just to train it once is a couple $1 million. Research is a couple more $1 million, training it multiple times, which is what is required to get one of these frontier-ish models. You can't just train it once. That's stupid. There's no way that would work. I mean, you'd probably need like these mini training runs, evaluate the losses, see if there's like issues, and optimize. But again, it's going to cost millions and millions of dollars. And Cursor just does not have that. Every cent of Cursor's funding goes into, one, paying its employees, even though it's a pretty lean company, and then also, two, paying for my usage. Because I'm getting like $500 worth of usage from the APIs, but I'm only paying Cursor like 1% of that. So they're subsidizing a lot of their costs with their funding. I'm waiting for them to do their like cost revamping, and then I'm just gonna drop Cursor because obviously it's gonna become too expensive. Although it's gonna be a shame because it is much better than Cursor or than Codex and Claude Code. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they're subsidizing the compute. Okay, let me see this question. The most general wave function is this, using raising and lowering operators show that this, where this is that. Okay. So we need to represent the position operator in terms of the raising and lowering operators, which we can do somewhere. Problem is, I really have no idea what chapter or like where we are in the textbook. I used to, back when I actually paid attention. The problem is I haven't been paying attention a very long time. No way we're on chapter 4, right? Oh, you know what I can do is I can just check the lectures. Homework 6. Oh, Griffiths 4, yeah. No. Yeah. Wait, what is today? Oh, yeah. Griffiths 4. Oh, yeah, it's Griffiths 4. Spherical coordinates? Yeah, everyone knows what spherical coordinates are, dude. Am I seeing Legendre polynomials, bro? Yo, are these Legendre polynomials? Yeah, they are. So lame. It's literally E and M all over again. The radial equation. What chapter? 4.1 to 4.3. This is 4.3, right? No. Hydrogen atom? Yeah, definitely skip that. Yeah, these are all Legendre polynomials because we have spherical coordinate systems. Angular momentum. Raising and lowering operators. Okay, so we're definitely not in chapter 4, actually. The Schrodinger equation. Okay, so we're definitely in chapter 3. I just don't know where. Vectors and operators, basis and Hilbert spaces. Bro, this stuff is like common sense. But why are we looking at Heisenberg uncertainty principle? Oh, generalized uncertainty principle? So I'm talking about, like, are we going to learn anything new ever? Why am I reading the textbook backwards? Just realized that. Yeah, I also don't remember what the homework before spring break was about. So I really don't know where the cutoff is. But bro, why can't I just find the momentum operator in terms of the raising and lower, or the position operator in terms of raising and lowering operators? We don't do anything in lecture, dude. Also haven't been, so I wouldn't know. But I couldn't imagine. I couldn't imagine that we actually do anything. Are any of these Griffiths? I'm spelling separation wrong. Okay, problem 4.2. So this is chapter 4. But that's just this one. Yeah, this one's three-dimensional, yeah. Yeah. So these are all chapter 3 questions before this. So, the Hamiltonian for three-level system is represented by the matrix this. To be Hermitian? Yeah, this is chapter 3 stuff, I think. Oh yeah, look at this. This is the exact question. Okay, so this is 3.44. This is 4.2. Parity operator. Parity op. Chapter 6. Yeah, right, bro. Parity maps x to minus x. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so it seems like this question is not in the textbook. I mean, we're definitely not in chapter 6, so like so the parity operator is Hermitian. A lot of parity operator stuff in chapter 6. Alright, so we're obviously not in chapter 6, so let's move on. This is not in the textbook. And raising and lowering. No. And lowering operators. Let's see. No, this is chapter 2, way too early. 4.21. Nah. Chapter 4. No, this is too late. Chapter 6. Yeah, definitely not. Okay, so This seems like it's from chapter 3, but the problem is I didn't find... Not only did I not find this question, but I didn't find any information related to this question. I want to say the most general simple harmonic oscillator raising an operator to show that. Okay. Oh wow, it's right here. The question's right here. It's 3.40. 3.40. And they give you hints. Why'd they leave the hints out in the homework? $3.114. $3.114. Wait, where's 3.114? Right here? What is that, bro? Oh, it's right here. I didn't even see that. C3, as you would expect from Ehrenfest theorem. C3.19b. Okay, so okay, I think I figured it out. Absolutely terrible handwriting. I haven't even started writing yet. What did you do on spring break? Work. It's actually pretty much all I did. I worked and played tennis a little bit. Okay, so let me express the position operator in terms of the raising and lowering operators. So this is going to be root, we have h bar over what? Bro, like this should be in the textbook, right? Like it's actually ridiculous that it's not in the textbook. I don't see it. I don't see it, sir. Problem 3.40. Okay, well, if you use equation 3.114. Okay, let's use equation 3.114. The expected value of x is going to equal okay, so we're going to use this original wave function. So we're going to have some integral, the summation of n. Oh, and this is going to be the complex conjugate. So let me just get a parenthesis here. Summation over n this is going to be a complex conjugate, and then it's just times itself, but this one's not the complex conjugate. So we can remove all of this. And this is going to be dx. Oh, you know what this is, because we'll have two x's, which obviously is undesired. We'll put the x. Oh, well, I guess the x could be there, but to make it make more sense, the x should be sandwiched. I'll have an answer to the grad school stuff on March 30th. March 30th is when I'll have an answer for you. Yeah. So I'll have an answer on March 30th. Until then, you will be riled with suspense. Is that a word? Riled by suspense. I don't know. Whatever. You're doing grad school? Possibly. We'll see. We'll see on March 30th. Someone tell me where he is going. No one would be able to answer that question, Alex. You're gonna have to get off of FaceTime. In physics, in computer science, in AI, if I were to do one. LeBron. Yo, LeBron, my Lord and Savior. Now let me chill. Shouldn't say things like that. Okay, and now we have a summation over n and n prime because of equation 3.111114. We say, so if we consolidate everything, we'll have, oh, this needs to be n prime. Just throw a little prime there. It's fine. So we're gonna have C sub n star along with C sub n prime e to the I. I have en minus en prime And then this is going to be T by H bar. I'm running out of paper, but it's fine because we are pretty much done. And then sandwich this. Okay, I can't even write it because too far. And an N and an N prime. Just make this slightly smaller. Move this over. Okay. This works. This works. Okay. So, and then using this identity that they gave us equals, and we're going to say by 3.114. By 3.114, we know this is going to be equal to, just copy this. Erase this. And we're gonna have root h bar over 2m omega. And we're gonna have root n prime delta n comma. Wait, comma. Okay, now I don't even know what this is. Now I don't know what is going on. Root n delta n prime comma n minus 1. Okay, I really don't know what these delta functions are. So now just ship the next Cal AI. Yeah. That's what I plan on doing. So now I'm supposed to have some sort of solution. Okay, but I kind of have to go. It's a short stream. But I do have to go, unfortunately. I might stream tomorrow morning. Because I do have a lot of work to do. But I need to come back and do work. It depends on how late I'm doing work tonight. Because I do have to come back and do work later. After I go to this place. You're going to end? Yeah, I have to go somewhere. Good luck? Good luck on what? I mean, I'll take the luck for sure. But good luck on what? With everything in life. Yeah, thank you very much. And to you. And to you the same. You streaming later today? No. I wasn't planning on it. I mean, I could. But I'm not planning on it. Yeah, I have to go somewhere, and then I'll probably be back at my desk in like an hour, and then I have a bunch of work I have to do, like real work, and then I have to finish all these assignments that I started just now, obviously. And then tomorrow morning, I'll be back at it again. So goodbye, and probably won't be streaming later today, but we'll see. Goodbye.